Alright, as you can probably know by the title of this video, Anita Sarkeesian. Alright, I don't like her or what she does. I mean, I like what she says she stands for, you know, equality in gaming industry, etc., etc. But she's more so promoting sexism. I'm saying Anita Sarkeesian is a sexist. She's more for the glorification of women and... Did my camera freeze? Oh shit, it did. However, she's trying to glorify women, say, oh, women are better than men, or that certain games are bad because they don't meet her standards, because her opinion is everyone else's. So, you know, what the fuck am I talking about, you know, right? So, 19 hours ago, this is her tweet, and, you know, you can see it on the screen right about now. Only a few minutes into the Bethesda press conference and its wall-to-wall glorification of grotesque violence, I can barely watch. The game she's referring to is Doom, and what the people at, God, I forgot who made Doom. But what they're trying to do is trying to bring it back to the original classic Doom. You know, where you're just running, you see demons like, oh my god, they're gonna kill me fast, I gotta kill them quicker before they kill me. You know, like, dodge, fast-paced movement and everything. And, it's supposed to be gory and bloody and sketchy a bit, I guess. That's Doom. That's what they wanted to go for. So you're judging them, saying that it's bad because they're doing and developing a game the way they wanted to develop it? Whatever you say, I guess, you know, Mirror's Edge is bad because it's parkour. It doesn't make any sense, right? But it is. You know, that's the way Anita Sarkeesian pictures it, apparently. Another one. It's really troubling and depressing that at hashtag Bethesda E3, audience is enthusiastically cheering for bodies being ripped apart. She's referring to Doom as well, where they have melee finishers where you know, you could just rip off a person's leg and just beat him in the face with it. Or, you know, take a chainsaw and just, when they're trying to block with their arms, you just cut right through their arms, cut down their chest, and like off to the side. You know, it's bloody. It's what it's supposed to be. It's Doom, it's demons, it's supposed to be death, it's supposed to be hardcore. That's what you're supposed to be doing in the game. It's supposed to be intense. It's what Doom is. Do you really expect to go into a Doom game and just be like, I gotta hide? That's not Doom. That is not Doom, and I'm sorry that you think that way. I'm sorry that you have to be so blind by what you want rather than what each game stands for, what the game means to the actual developers. Another one, she said, this level of extreme violence shouldn't be considered normal. It's not an excuse to say it's expected because Doom. That's the problem. Hashtag Bethesda E3. Same thing as the last one. It's normal because that's what people want. It's normal because of society. It's normal because what happened in the past being the original Doom. It got all this hype, it got all the commotion, it got like all this publicity, you know, everything going around it. It's Doom. You know, how come this isn't okay because of blood and violence, but I'm not sure if you said anything about hatred. You know, hatred's okay. I'm sure you probably said something about hatred, but I didn't see anything so far, so I'm not going to include it. Alright? You know, why not? It's... in the eyes of the developer, it's art. In the eyes of people, it's art. And that probably not an excuse to many people. It's not an excuse to me either. I'm just saying it because it's true. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is true. And, what's the problem? Really? It's a game. If you don't like it, carry the fuck on. There is nothing wrong with it. Okay? There is nothing wrong with the game being bloody because that's what it aims to be. Alright? Another one, a bit sad that hashtag Dishonored 2 didn't make the leap to an exclusive female lead, but really pleased they're using Emily in marketing hashtag Bethesda E3. I guess this is your opinion. This one is, I guess, more acceptable than your other tweets, considering you're just expressing your opinion rather You're expressing your opinion in the sense that, like, well, this is what I think, rather than what everyone else should think. That's what I mean by expressing your opinion. You know, it's solely you, not what you think about everything else, or everyone else. You know, I'm glad they're using a different character. I thought the first character in Dishonored was fucking horrible. I thought the game was trash, okay? I played a little bit of it, couldn't stand it. I couldn't. I watched my brother play it, couldn't stand it. I thought the color scheme of the whole game was bland. There was horrible load times on the PS3. I'm just like, I can't play this. I can't. And I don't know. And then this new one, you play as two characters. I believe the original character and this female named Emily. And I honestly want to play this just because Emily, her story looks pretty cool. We haven't heard anything about the other character, but if it's anything like the first one, I kind of don't want to play it. Emily looks new, innovative, and it looks like she has this deep background that I want to play as. Not because she's a female. The game doesn't look good because she's a female, but because the essence of the character in the game, her purpose, what she does, the things she can do, it looks so intuitive and just phenomenal, you know? And why is it that, oh, you know, the game's good because there's a female lead, or the game looks better because there's a female? And this next one, it kind of ticked me off on a personal level, even though I probably shouldn't be, you know, saying this because it's probably biased, but what the fuck? This tweet, the hashtag Fallout 4 crafting system is cool. Imagine how much cooler it could be if it wasn't so focused on building stuff to kill other stuff. She's referring to how their new system in Fallout 4, you can create your own house, you can connect generators, build lights, beams, security, traps, you can have barter systems, trading systems, caravan routes, slave trading, stuff like that. And the problem with this is nothing. It's Fallout. Post-apocalyptic wasteland. You're trying to survive, okay? You're trying to survive. The raiders, the animals coming in, rad scorpions, mole rats, Yao Guai, there was more. I can't remember them right now. They're all trying to survive. It's a survival game. And because you feel the need that it's too violent, that it doesn't get the point across, it's a survival game. The fact is, it is your story. If you don't like building death machines to kill raiders, then don't build it in your playthrough if you're gonna play it. Alright? There is nothing wrong with it. It's your experience. You don't have to say, oh, it's focused on killing stuff, you have to remove it. I wish you were removed. You're a sexist pig. Seriously, get out of here. And I don't mean that in an offensive way. I mean it truthfully because of how you act. You act like a childish baby, alright? Her next tweet. If the games industry truly wants to mature, it's going to have to focus much more on creative and humanizing interactions. This is going more towards Fallout. I'm not entirely sure what she's directing it at, whether it's Fallout specifically, or like what the not publishers, developers were talking about. They're like swearing. Well, one guy was swearing. They're like, yeah, let's go, yo, Fallout. You know, all these slideshows. I'm not entirely sure what she's trying to say with this message. But the fact is, if you want to be mature, if you want to get a point across, just do it the way you want to see it. The developers obviously did it this way. They said they've worked hard immediately after Fallout 3 came released, working hard for 7 years on this game, and it looks beautiful. I was expecting a 10 out of 10. To me, Fallout 4 looks like a fucking 99 out of 10, with repeating 9s. Okay? Like a straight up 100 out of 10, like 10 times better than I was ever expecting, okay? Graphically, gameplay, customization, hell, even the crafting system. That's just 4 reasons right there. It looks beautiful. Hell, even the story. I don't know the story, but I feel like I'm already involved in it, okay? There's nothing wrong with the game having to do what it wants to do to get the point across, okay? It doesn't need to follow your specifications in order to become mature. I want you to define mature. Please, Anita Sarkeesian. Here, I will define mature right now. I'll just Google it real quick. Mature, fully developed physically or full grown. Characters look, fully grown, physically developed. Denoting an economy, industry, or market that has developed to a point where substantial expansion and investment no longer takes place. Become physically mature. Reach the end of its term and hence become payable. I want you to just take each individual word in a post. Before you post it, give a definition of what you mean. Just like say, the. Like literally the word the. Just give a brief description of what the means. And just make a post like that. Even if you have to do separate tweets. Just do it. So we understand what you're literally trying to say, okay? You don't need to be obscure. Because that's just ridiculous. One of her newest tweets, no, I'm just kidding, it's not new, it's 17 hours ago. She said, "It's just tired old sexism when my criticisms of video games are met with accusations that I don't play them." You're criticizing Doom, Fallout, Dishonored, and you haven't even played them. Simple as that. I'm sorry. You need to be more descriptive. Are you talking about the series? Or are you talking about these games that you're already judging because they haven't come out yet just because of what you've seen in the trailer? Alright? Be more descriptive. Get your point across. More information allows us to produce a deeper consensus description of what we want to say to portray our information out towards you so we can just relay information back and forth. You're not doing anything about that. And then she retweeted someone else, new Space Dad. Dishonored 2's trailer shows the terrible fate awaiting games. If feminists like Anita Sarkeesian are listened to, they become more awesome. I'm assuming this is referring to Dishonored. Yeah, it's Dishonored 2. Oh my god, I had like a brain fart there. Just, it's stupid. It's basically saying, so because the game includes a female, it's more awesome. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Again, not enough information to go on when that's just that much information given, The next tweet. Nice to see that Microsoft has a woman front and center first thing at their E3 press conference. That's just straight up fucking sexism, right? It really is. Fuck you. There's been fucking females going on E3 all the fucking time. What the fuck are you, what are you saying? You say it like it's a first time occurrence. Look at, God, what's that girl? That dark-skinned girl on Ubisoft. Oh my god, I hate her so much. I don't remember her name. She's been up all the fucking time. The girl from 343 Industries. Like 2 years in a row. Well, this is the third year, I believe, yeah. Just shut up. I'm sorry, but shut up. That's just stupid. And me saying shut up to you is not putting you down. It's me saying stop being an idiot. Please think before you speak. You're not providing any sort of advancement towards this equality thing you're fighting for. It's more like, God, isn't misogyny like, misogyny is just hatred towards women, right? Well, what's hatred towards men? I can't, let's look it up. Specific word for hatred towards men. Misandry, that's what it was, my lord. You're a misandrist, you really are. You're sexist. You're a misandrist. You're hypocritical to such an extent that you don't even fucking comprehend it yourself. It's so funny seeing you say stupid things and watching it backfire on you, but you won't mention it ever again. You won't. Because forget the past. Wasn't there an article on you saying, oh, you've been playing video games all your life? And then you had a video like years ago saying, I don't like playing video games, but I'm just going to get into video games because video game journalism. Yeah, hypocritical much, right? Another tweet. Intrigued by the brand new game Recore, with the female lead and a robot dog companion. Hashtag E3 2015, and she gives a YouTube link towards the trailer, I believe. I didn't click it yet. I had a burp. Sorry. Are you intrigued because of the story? How, like, interesting it looks, the mystery behind it? Because I was certainly intrigued by the mystery, like how everything worked and how everything was implemented. I wasn't intrigued because there was a female, but the fact that it seems like you wanted to point out that it was a female lead kind of makes it seem like, ooh, female lead, it's gonna be a good game. I mean, it's like me saying, oh, look at Doom, that male lead cast who's really strong and bro is kicking ass. It looks like a good game because he's strong, kicking ass. Doesn't make any sense. There's no need to include it at all. You know, the leading character looks pretty interesting. You know, she has to survive out in the dunes and stuff, and she has this robot dog who's not really a dog. He's just more like a life essence of the dog. He's in an orb, and it takes the form of whatever shell is outside of the orb. So looks interesting in the most part, to be honest, but you didn't really need to include that it was a female lead. Another hashtag and another quote and another tweet. Everyone at Feminist Frequency is excited for at Fulbright's upcoming release at Tacoma Game, hashtag E3 2015, hashtag Xbox E3, and she gives a YouTube link. I forgot what Tacoma Games, but apparently, oh, Tacoma, that game. I don't know too much about it. It looks interesting as all hell. I'm not she's excited for her game. That's all I can really say. It's her opinion. She's excited. Whatever. You know, she's expressing how she feels about a game. You know, she's excited. She's not saying anything bad because of certain specific, certain specific stupid things like male lead, or, you know, just an opinion if she likes it or not. Nothing wrong with that. And her latest tweet, refreshing to see Lara Croft wearing a jacket while trudging through snow, and it's not DLC this time, exclamation mark. Hashtag appropriate clothing, hashtag E3 2015. You're fucking stupid. That's all I can really... You're fucking stupid! I'm sorry! Do you really think that, oh, Lara Croft should be in a bikini in, like, where is she, in the fucking Himalayan mountains? Not Himalayan fucking mountains, Jesus Christ. Mount Everest? We're gonna climb Mount Everest in a bikini. Totally livable conditions. No, shut the fuck up. Do you really... Why would you go that? Why would you go that route? That is stupid. That is blatant disregard for the male community and female community of gaming. You're saying... It's just kind of sexism, because you've been saying this a lot, that, ooh, females wearing, like, thongs or high heels or something is sexual interest for men to look at while playing video games. And I think earlier you said... don't quote me on this. I think I read a tweet or like I heard a video or something. You saying like, ooh, playing a war game and shooting through enemies, and all of a sudden there's a woman in high heels, and oh, men's interest. Really, if you want to be sexist towards men, men are more interested in fucking explosions and shit like that. Really? I mean, they would be more focused on explosions than looking at a fucking woman. Oh my god, that woman's wearing high heels. Just shut the fuck up. You're so hypocritical. You'll take the smallest portion of the sexist bar of stereotypes of men, just pull it out. Everything else is left, though. You'd be like, this is true. That's you. That is you. And that is disgusting. And that is your latest post. Alright? Sure. I just want you to know, if you're going to dish out stupidity, opinions, and label it for everyone because you want to get publicity, at least accept the confrontation, the debate, you know, being talked back to, not necessarily in the bad sense, but being talked back to in the sense that, you know, people want to have a conversation about why they think what you're saying is completely wrong. You know, let them throw their opinion in. Why don't you be a better person and actually sway people's thoughts and opinions into following you? Really, I want to know. I want to know why that is such a hard thing for you. As far as I know, all you post about is, oh my god, men are so bad. Oh my god, female lead, it's gonna be a great game. Lara Croft, Dishonored 2, Mirror's Edge. That other game I posted about, it was a side-scroller. It was a woman lead, but wasn't made noticeable because she didn't have any boobs on. It was all pixelated. Oh my god, look at all these haters. Screenshot. Haters. Screenshot. Look at all these people that are replying to me. I don't know what they're saying because I'm always ignoring them. Never screenshot. That's you. That is really you. And I'm not even exaggerating. That was a horrible voice I did for you. And that's you. That really is you. You need to relax. You need to look at something for what it is, rather than what you want it to be. Alright? God damn, Anita, you need to chill the fuck out. You're acting like a little baby. You really are. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.